Are you confused about how to actually use AI to grow an online business? Keep watching, because by the end of this video you'll know exactly how to use free AI tools to save time, create content faster and build an AI business even if you're starting from zero. So if you want to work smarter not harder, this video is for you. Now before we get started, can I ask one small favour? If you like what I do here, can you please hit the subscribe button? That keeps me energized to bring you more content. Thank you very much. Let's get started. Let's get started with tip number 1, which is to use AI to come up with profitable business ideas. Now let me tell you something that most people completely miss. AI isn't just for writing, it's literally your free business consultant. Now I recommend using tools like ChatGPT, IdeaBuddy or BizPlanner.ai to brainstorm ideas based on your skills, your passions and even your lifestyle. For example, Sophie, one of my students, was working a draining 9-to-5 job and had no clue what business to actually start. So she asked ChatGPT the following prompt: what online business can I start if I love interior design but I don't want to do client work? So there's a simple question that you could ask. And the result was she launched a digital product shop selling mood board Canva templates on Etsy, and she hit her first $1,000 month in just 5 weeks. Now here's a truth that most people never really hear. The saturated market myth is complete nonsense if you know how to niche down really well. AI can literally map this out for you. Now I suggest asking this question: what underserved niches exist in the self-care industry for busy professionals? The answer: you might discover things like digital stress management journals for remote workers, or even burnout recovery toolkits for people like nurses. And this is exactly how Jason, one of my students, pivoted from generic life coaching to stress coaching for remote IT workers, and his bookings tripled in just 2 months. So the more niche you get in a saturated market, the better off you will be. Now if you're stuck choosing between too many ideas, AI can help you filter them based on your time, your budget and your risk tolerance. Tools like Mindsmith.ai or Startups.ai let you input your skills and your availability, and they'll score ideas for profitability and scalability. Now Tina, one of my coaching clients, used this to realise that instead of starting a dropshipping store, which felt quite overwhelming to her at the time, she could actually build a Notion template shop for busy parents. And now she earns passive income while homeschooling her children. Now the myth that you need to be original is what keeps a lot of people broke and stuck. AI helps you ethically model what works. So you can just ask ChatGPT, analyse top selling Etsy shops in the productivity niche. What patterns do you see? And it will show you the trends like aesthetic Notion templates, planner bundles or even affirmation cards. And this is exactly how Liam, one of my clients, created a digital planner business targeting entrepreneurs with ADHD, and he hit 500 sales in month 2. Now a game changer that most people overlook is combining AI research with real world data from websites like explodingtopics.com, Google Trends or even producthunt.com. They are 3 fantastic websites that you should check out. For example, you can check what's trending in health tech or even AI powered productivity. Then just ask the AI, how could I create a simple beginner friendly offer based on this trend? So there's a good question that you can ask. And this lets you ride the trends while offering something actually valuable and sustainable. Now if you're a bit scared of choosing the wrong niche, then just remember that you're never really locked in. AI can help you run some micro tests without any big commitments. Now Sarah, one of my students, used AI to write 5 TikTok video scripts with mindful productivity, and she posted them and then realised her audience loved the topic, and she turned that into a Notion template, side hustle with 0 upfront costs. Now here's something that almost no one is actually teaching. AI can help you build a full customer avatar in just minutes. So you can just ask ChatGPT, describe the daily life, pain points, desires and buying habits of a 35-year-old mum who wants to start a side hustle. So there's a simple question that you can ask, and it will give you that insight that normally costs $1,000 plus in market research. Then you can just use this to craft some really good offers, some great content, and some good products that feel custom built for your ideal customer. Now, I have put together some free training resources that will teach you how to create an online income stream with AI. Go to the link in the description to learn more. Now back to the video. Let's now move on to tip number 2, which is to use AI to automate content creation. Now, if you dread content creation, you're going to love this. AI can handle 80% of it for you. I suggest using Jasper.ai, Copy.ai or WriteSonic for the written content. And you can use Pictory.ai or InVideo.ai for turning blog posts into YouTube videos and other social media videos automatically. Now, my student Amanda, who hated being on the camera, uses Pictory to turn her blog posts into faceless YouTube videos, and she now makes ad revenue without ever filming herself. Now, the key thing that most people miss is that AI doesn't replace your voice, it really just amplifies it. Now, the magic is actually in the prompts, so you want to use a good and detailed prompt, and you can try something like this. You can ask, write this Instagram caption in a bold, sassy tone for overwhelmed mums who want to start freelancing. So there is a simple prompt that you can use, and the results feels like you but much faster. Now, my client Ben uses this to generate 20 Instagram captions in just an hour for his online fitness business, and his engagement has actually doubled since doing that. Now, here's something else very powerful. AI helps you repurpose content across platforms with zero burnout. So I recommend asking to turn this blog post into a LinkedIn post, a YouTube video script, and a TikTok hook. So there's a simple prompt that you can use. Now, my student Jamie did this for his productivity coaching business, and one blog post became 7 pieces of different content. So he basically tripled his reach without any extra work. Now, a myth that holds a lot of people back is thinking that AI can only write. No, it can actually create the visuals too. So you can use Canva's AI magic design tool, Leonardo.ai, or even StockIMG.ai to actually create stunning YouTube thumbnails, Pinterest pins, or even product mockups for your business. Now, Rachel, one of my students, uses AI to generate Pinterest graphics for her Etsy store and Pinterest, and now drives 60% of her traffic. Now, let me give you a controversial truth. If you're relying on social media alone, then you're leaving money on the table. You see, AI can help you write SEO optimized blog posts that can help to bring traffic for many years. So you can use Surfer SEO or Neuron Writer with ChatGPT to actually craft really good blogs that rank well on Google. Now, my client Priya started a blog about freelancing for mums, and within just 8 weeks she ranked for best freelance jobs for stay-at-home mums, and this helped her bring in some daily leads. Now, if your biggest block is feeling uninspired, then AI's creative brainstorming is a goldmine. You can use tools like ChatGPT Plus with DALL-E to actually generate unique content ideas like 5 TikTok trends for freelance writers, or something like Instagram real ideas for mindset coaches. Those are just 2 good examples. It's like having a creative agency in your pocket. Now, the thing that moves the needle the fastest is combining AI with your own unique insights and your own personal stories. So don't just let AI write a generic caption. You want to tell it something like this. Write this post as if I'm sharing how I went from being stuck in my 9-to-5 job to making my first $500 online. So there's a simple example you can use. Now, Jessica, one of my clients, uses this formula, and her audience says her posts feel more real, more relatable, and more trustworthy. Let's now move on to tip number 3, which is to use AI to handle marketing tasks much faster. Now, marketing feels overwhelming for a lot of people, but AI makes it very simple. I recommend using Copy.ai, Anyword, or Hypo10use.ai. Hypotenuse.ai to actually write Facebook ads, sales, emails, and landing pages in just minutes. Now, Daniel, one of my students, used AI to launch his first Facebook ad for his online course, and he actually cut his cost per click by 70% compared to writing it himself. Now, the thing that many people get wrong is assuming that good marketing takes weeks to actually write. Now, you can ask AI a simple prompt like this: write me 10 headline options for an Etsy store that sells self-care templates for busy mums. You can just use a prompt like that and just test them and watch which one gets the most clicks. Now Maya, a client of mine, did this for her Etsy store and her click-through rate jumped from 2% to 8% virtually overnight. Now here is something that no one tells you. AI can analyze the winning ads and tell you why they work. So you can use ChatGPT Advanced Data Analysis or Perplexity.ai and just paste a viral Facebook ad and then just ask this simple question: what emotional triggers are being used here? So that's the question you need to ask. Then you just need to reverse engineer that magic into your own products and offers. Now a really smart move is using AI to automate the lead generation. Tools like Phantom Buster and ChatGPT can scrape leads from LinkedIn, craft personalized messages and even draft email nurture sequences. Now my client Oliver set this up and he went from cold emailing 5 people a day to 50, landing 3 new freelance clients in his first week. Now if you struggle to write convincing offers, then AI helps you frame your product in terms of transformation and not features. For example, instead of 15 Canva templates, AI helps to rewrite it to launch your own side hustle in one weekend with these done for you Canva templates that save you hours. So be more specific and niche down. Now a major unlock is using AI for objection handling. So you can just ask ChatGPT, list the top objections someone has before buying a productivity course for business owners or entrepreneurs, and then just craft your emails, your sales pages and your FAQs around answering those objections before they even come up. And here's something almost nobody else does. You can combine AI with analytics. Tools like ChatGPT and Google Analytics API can actually generate reports like, what are the top performing pages on my website and how can I optimize them even further? So this is like having a marketing strategist on speed dial. Let's now move on to tip number 4, which is to use AI to save time on daily tasks. The unsexy but powerful side of AI is automating the boring stuff that drains your time and your energy. I recommend pairing Zapier and OpenAI to automate things like onboarding emails, invoice generation, or moving client data between Google Sheets and Notion. Now Laura, one of my students, automated her client intake process and saved 10 hours a month. Now customer support can become your full-time job if you actually let it, but AI can help you stop that. Tools like ManyChat, Tidio AI or Zendesk AI, which are chatbots, can auto reply to FAQs, process returns and even handle appointment bookings for you. Now James, one of my clients, installed a chatbot for his Shopify web store and reduced refund requests by 40% because customers got instant answers and responses. So if you run coaching calls, AI note takers like Otter.ai, Fireflies.ai or Fathom can actually transcribe your sessions, summarize the key points and even draft follow-up emails for you. Now my student Eric, who runs group coaching for new business owners and freelancers, saves 5 hours a week on post-call admin using Otter.ai. A secret productivity hack is to use AI-powered scheduling tools like Motion, Clockwise or Reclaim.ai, because they can literally build your calendar based on your tasks and your urgent priorities. Now Kelsey, a student of mine, went from feeling very scattered to consistently finishing her daily to-do list by 3 p.m. If contract proposals or legal stuff freaks you out, then let AI handle it for you. Tools like LegalZoom AI, ChatGPT or even Do Not Pay can actually craft basic contracts, refund policies or NDAs for you. You just need to edit to actually fit. Now my client Anita saved $900 in lawyer fees by just setting up her first coaching contract with AI. Now for those who actually struggle with sticking to their goals, I suggest using AI to create personalized accountability systems. Tools like Notion AI or Task Aid AI can actually build a daily checklist, habit tracker, and even morning routines which are tailored to your goals. Now, a game changer for content creators is using voice to text AI like Descript, Otter.ai or SpeechNotes.io. Now, instead of typing your blog or your video script, you just talk and AI transcribes and cleans it up for you. Now, Matt, one of my clients, uses this to batch record YouTube scripts in just one afternoon instead of taking a week. Let me now give you tip number 5, which is how to use AI to create killer content that attracts customers like crazy. Now, you can use AI to create viral social media posts in it, and it only takes a few minutes. If you struggle with what to post on your Instagram, your TikTok, or even your LinkedIn, then you're not alone. I recommend using tools like ChatGPT, Copy.ai, or FeedHive. These AI tools don't just write the captions, they can also suggest high engagement hooks, trending topics, and viral formats. Now, one of my students, Sarah, was spending hours trying to write posts for her digital marketing agency, and when she switched to using FeedHive, she started batching 30 days of content in just one afternoon, and her engagement actually tripled as a result of doing that. Now, you can turn AI into your own 24/7 content research assistant. So if you ever feel a bit stuck, not knowing really what content your audience actually wants, then AI can solve that for you. And you can also try alsoasked.com or answerthepublic.com. These tools show you exactly what people are searching for on Google related to your niche. I suggest that you take those real questions and then feed them into ChatGPT to instantly get full video scripts, full blog outlines, or even carousel ideas for social media. This is how my student Liam grew his YouTube channel from 300 to over 4,000 subscribers in just 90 days. And he only made videos based on what people were already searching for on Google. Now, you can use AI to repurpose one piece of good content into 10 different formats. Now, the key thing a lot of creators miss is repurposing. Now, let me give you an example. You can turn a YouTube video script, and you can use Descript or Otter.ai to do this, into a long blog post, an Instagram carousel, a LinkedIn post, an email newsletter sequence, and even some TikTok clips. AI tools like Repurpose.io and Opus Clip automate this entire workflow for you. Now, my student James, who runs a fitness coaching business, started with just one weekly YouTube video, and he now has daily TikToks, Instagram Reels, and blog posts, all generated in under 2 hours per week. Now, you can make your visual content really pop without being a designer. If you think AI is just for the writing, then you're leaving a lot of money on the table. I suggest using Canva AI, Kittle, or even Designs.ai to actually generate really stunning graphics, logos, YouTube thumbnails, and even product mockups in just minutes. For example, Canva's magic design feature lets you type, create a minimalistic logo for a handmade candle board, and boom, you've got 10 plus options right there. Now, one of my students, Aisha, used this to rebrand her Etsy store without actually hiring a designer, and her sales doubled because her brand looked way more professional overnight. And you can speed up the video creation with AI editors. Video is king right now, but editing scares so many people. And if that's you, I recommend Pictory, InVideo, or Runway ML. These AI platforms let you create videos from text or cleanly remove backgrounds, filler words, and even generate B-roll footage for you automatically. Now, my client Jason, who teaches online photography, uses Pictory to turn his blog posts into YouTube videos with voiceovers and good captions. And he basically cut his production time from 5 hours to just 40 minutes per video. And you can turn AI into your own personal email copywriter. So if writing sales emails really stresses you out, then you're going to love this. Tools like Jasper, Copy.ai, or even Beehive's AI Writer can actually help you write really good subject lines, sales, emails, and newsletters that actually convert. I recommend feeding them some of your customer pain points and then just letting AI generate multiple options for you. Now, Maya, one of my students who sells digital planners, used Jasper to write her email launch sequence, and her open rates jumped from 18% to 41%, and her sales nearly doubled during her launched week. Now, you can use AI to write SEO optimize blogs that actually rank well on Google. And let me tell you something that most people get quite wrong. AI won't write perfect blogs for you unless you actually guide it in the right way. So you can use tools like Surfer SEO, Neuron Writer, or Phrase.io to actually feed the AI exactly what keywords, what headings, and what word counts Google actually favors. Then you can just pair that with ChatGPT to generate the content. Now, one of my clients, Tom, who runs an online guitar course, went from page 5 to page 1 on Google for beginner guitar tips for that keyword, and within just 7 weeks by using this exact system. Let's now move on to tip number 6, which is how to use AI automation to save hours and grow faster, even as a solo business owner. Now, you can automate repetitive tasks with AI workflows. If you feel like you're drowning in boring tasks like sending invoices, replying to the same emails, or even posting content, then you're not alone. I recommend you check out Zapier, Make.com, formerly Integromat, or Pabbly Connect. These AI tools connect your apps together and let AI run tasks for you automatically. Now, one of my students, Emily, who runs an Etsy store, used Zapier to automatically send customer thank you emails and log all of her orders into Google Sheets. This saved her about 6 hours every single week, which she now uses to create new products instead. You can also turn AI into your own customer support assistant. The thing that you don't want to waste time on is answering the same customer question 100 times. I suggest that you use tools like Tidio AI, ManyChat, or Intercom's AI chatbots to actually handle common support questions, process refunds, and even upsell your products and services. Now, one of my students, David, runs an online language course, and he was drowning in emails like, "Where is my login?" or "How do I reset my password?" Now, once he installed Tidio's AI chatbot, his support tickets dropped by 70% in the first month, and his students got instant answers 24/7. And you can also automate lead generation without lifting a finger. Now, let me give you a game-changing insight. You don't need to manually hunt for clients anymore. I recommend using Phantom Buster, TaxAU, or LinkedIn Helper. These tools use AI to scrape leads from LinkedIn, from Instagram, or Google Maps based on your ideal customer profile. Now, Sophia, one of my students who sells social media services, automated her LinkedIn outreach using Phantom Buster, sending personalized connection messages on a daily basis. And she booked 17 client calls in just 1 month, all without sitting for hours sending DMs. Now, you can automate your calendar, your appointments, and even your follow-ups. If your inbox is a mess and your schedule is chaotic, then you can actually automate it. You can use tools like Calendly, Motion, or TidyCal, which connect to your calendar, automate your bookings, and send reminders and even follow-ups. Now, Motion even uses AI to automatically schedule tasks based on your priorities. Now, one of my students, Ben, who does freelance web design, used to lose clients because of missed calls and double bookings. And after setting up Calendly and Motion, he saw a 30% boost in client conversions just by looking more professional and more organized. You can also automate content publishing even while you sleep. Now, here's a myth. You have to be online to grow, online all day to grow. This is simply not the case. You can actually automate content posting with tools like Metrical, Publer, or Later. These platforms not only schedule posts but also use AI to suggest the best times to actually post based on your audience's behavior. Now, Lily, one of my students who runs a handmade jewelry brand, went from posting randomly to actually scheduling a full month's worth of content for her Instagram and her TikToks in just a day, and her engagement went up by 55%, and she finally took weekends off without stressing about her content posting. Now, you can also automate the data collection and the customer insights instantly. So if you ever wonder what your customers really want but don't have the time to constantly run surveys, AI can actually do this for you. Tools like Typeform and Zapier, Google Forms, and ChatGPT Summarize, or Tally.so can actually automate feedback collection. Then then you can feed the responses into ChatGPT to actually summarize the insights quickly. Now Mark, one of my clients running an online fitness membership, set this up, and he actually found that most cancellations happened because of confusing onboarding. And after tweaking his welcome emails, his retention rate jumps from 68% to 82% in just 3 weeks. Now another thing you can do is automate your sales funnels with AI powered emails and follow-ups. Now this one's big. I suggest that you use tools like Go High Level, MailerLite, Brevo, or ConvertKit's AI automation to actually run automated email sequences, abandoned cart reminders, and upsell offers. Now one of my students, Rachel, sells digital courses, so she set up an AI driven funnel using Go High Level, where basically new leads get a welcome message, a mini course, and a sales pitch all hands off. And her sales pipeline grew so much that she made more in 1 month than the previous 3 combined without writing a single manual email herself. Wow, that's it for this video. 6 powerful tips that you can start using right away. Now, if you're serious about building your online business and creating a sustainable online income, take the next step now. Click the link below in the description or in the comments and go through to my website, where you can find some free training resources to help you get started right away. These free step-by-step resources are designed to guide you through launching a successful online business and generating online income streams. So don't wait, take action today. Click the link below and start your journey right now. And please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It really does energize and motivate me to create more content for you. Thank you very much indeed. And if you want to connect on social, you can find me on LinkedIn and Instagram. The links are in the description below. Thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel, and have a wonderful day.